Alright guys, so I've been down here in the fish room working hard. As you guys can see, I got all kind of stuff on my shirt. Just trying to take care of these fish. I got all the lights off right now down here, but I have been working in the fish room. Um, I'm gonna go ahead, flip the camera around, and show you guys what I've been working on. Alright, so as you can see, we got three stands back here. We got this stand here, double stack 55s. This one here is going to be for 320 longs. And then this one over here is double 55 stand. So let me tell you guys what I got planned. So my plan is to move all three of the 55s onto the double stands. Well, two of them on one stand, and then this tank down here. Let me turn the light on. Okay, so the baby African tank, it has a sump to it. So I'm going to pretty much the sump, the 20 longs is the same dimensions as the 55 gallon tank. So pretty much I'm going to put this tank on its own stand and then have the sump on the bottom of the stand, which will leave me a little bit of room for something else if I wanted to put it down there, which I probably won't. I think I'm just going to put the sump down there and then just redo the. I'm going to actually redo the sump. I don't like the way it is. I bought it like that, but I hate the way that they have it set up. It's just not. I just don't like it. It's just not suitable for me. It's not the way I think a sump should even be running. So I'm going to revamp that sump, and I'm going to put that over on the 55 gallon stand underneath the other 55, which I'm thinking the baby African tank is going to go on this side here. Or no, probably not. I'm going to put it over here on this side because I can access the back of it on the other side of the curtain there. So I'm going to put that over there on that side, and then I'm going to put the other two 55s here. But for tonight, we're going to fill this 20 gallon long stand up. As you guys can see, I already got my shims in place. Got it pretty much as level as I could get it over there. So let me start moving some tanks, and then I'll show you guys what it's looking like. All right. All right, so I got all the 20s over here on the stand. Temporarily, I got this air pump here running these three tanks. So eventually, I know it's kind of dark down here. I got all the lights out. Yeah, it's late night again. It's the only time I really can work down here. But eventually, I'm going to move the air system. Let me turn the light on. Well, a little bit of light. Alright, so eventually I'm going to move the air system down to this side of the fish room and pretty much just have it down here on this side. Really thinking about hanging it in the middle of the room right here, like in the middle, going from one end to the other end down here on the ceiling. So that way the tanks on this side of the fish room over here, and then the tanks that are going to be over here on this side, plus the tanks back here, I'll be able to run air for all the tanks without having to pretty much do it like I got it now. So I got an air line running from up here all the way across the ceiling over here to this 125 right here. So I'm pretty much just trying to shorten up the space that I have between the air pump and the tank that is going to. So since I have tanks on both sides of the room, I feel like if I put it on the ceiling up here, then that'll be the best place for it. It might not be as pretty as it is now, but it will work better for me and better for the fish tanks and the positions that they're going to be placed in. So my next step, well, I don't even have any lights or anything on these tanks. I'm going to have to probably get some lights on these tanks. But while I was moving this tank here, the Crebency tank, I noticed that the Crebencies had babies. So there are some baby Crebencies in this tank, which I'll show you guys that in a later video or something like that, or in a later update. But we do have baby albino Crebencies in this tank. But I have to, my next step is to get these 55s over here on the stand. And I'm pretty much just a one-man team, so I'm taking my time, but I'm trying to kind of speed up the process and just get everything into place. So like I was saying, I'm pretty much just trying to get everything into place. My next step, my bass is not doing good. The small bass, he's been getting beat up. He hasn't been taking food or anything like that. We might end up losing him. I'm not really sure, but hopefully he'll make it. I'm going to offer him some more food tonight, see if he takes it. There's a lot of food in here that I had to put him in through a treatment and stuff like that, so I think the treatment kind of messed with them, but we'll get them back healthy and stuff like that. But for now, I have to try to get these 55 gallons over here onto their stand. And then I have to move. I'm going to move the baby African cichlid tank. I'm going to move that last because it has the sump on it and stuff. And I have to go buy some more plumbing for the sump. And then, like I said, I got another sump. I'm going to have to revamp that one and make it more suitable for what I got going on, and just so I can put some media and stuff like that in there, because the way it's set up right now, I really can't put any media in there, and there's really no pass-through on that system. So I'm going to end this video right here, and just make sure you guys stay tuned, because we got a lot more stuff going to happen. Like I said, we got all the 20s on there. I got to get lights for that stuff. And then we got to get these tanks moved. I got to tear this rack down. I got so much stuff to do, but everything takes time. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. Remember, always feed the fish. Holla.